All right. So this week's lesson of the week is on the third of the Black Belt superpowers, discipline. And discipline is one of the most important superpowers of all because, quite frankly, as John Maxwell said, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. What that is to say is discipline is the fuel that causes us to do the things that we say that we're going to do long after the excitement and which we said it wears off. But that's one type of discipline. And there's a lot of types of discipline that we teach about here at Krav Maga Martial Arts. And the one that I want to talk to you about today is more commonly called self-control. Self-control is a sub-element of self-discipline. Specifically today, I want to talk about emotional self-control. Because everybody has emotions, all of us. By the way, my team is sitting in the room right now. You see Sensei Charlie, the rest of the team is sitting back there because I'm actually recording this for you during one of our team trainings. And they're all exhibiting self-discipline. They're sitting still. They're not doing other things that could distract me or themselves while I'm talking. And that's the first kind, right? Like when we teach the 4 laws of concentration, which is also the Black Belt superpower focus, right? And that's discipline to be able to actually apply that, to focus the mind and focus the body, focus our eyes and our ears. And there's all the different ways of discipline, the discipline that ensures accomplishment, like I just talked about. But back to where I was at. Today, we're talking especially about discipline of our emotions. Because emotions are such powerful things. Everybody in the room and on the other side of this camera has felt anger, has felt frustration, has felt sadness or even depression. You know, Jim Rohn once said, the great Jim Rohn said, the things that happen to us happen to all of us. Well, this is certainly true of emotions. And by the way, that's a good thing, because can you imagine a life without emotion? If you were just all logical, you would think that somehow that would serve you well. But the reality of the situation is the emotion is also the fuel that makes us passionate and allows us to accomplish superhuman things. But emotion not under control can be devastating and destructive. So here's the challenge for today, for me to keep this lesson short and not too long. Two of the things I'm going to do is I create these lessons, and then it's going to be up, quite frankly, to my instructor staff if they learn these lessons and then give them to you, or if they're just playing me on the screen. I don't care which. Hopefully you're all watching them in the lessons. Oh, it's not Sheehan Harley anymore. In the lessons that Sheehan Harley is sending out weekly to you on the virtual classrooms. So the lessons are going to be short, and they're always going to be left with an actionable homework that you have to do that week. So my challenge for the week is this. When you start feeling your emotion take control of you, flip that and take control of it. You see, just like the software that's on this phone, any other software or hardware, quite frankly, that you use, the thing in and of itself, just like the emotion in and of itself, is not good or evil. The difference is, am I in control of the emotion or the phone, or is it in control of me? Right? We need to be the master of our emotions, not the other way around. So when you get angry, when you get scared, there's another one. Fear is one of the most commonly shared, least admitted, but most commonly shared of every human being. When you're scared, angry, frustrated, any other thing, take control of the emotion and say, how do I use this emotion towards the accomplishment of good? How do I discipline myself and discipline my emotion for good rather than detriment?